how to grade an assignment using Turnitin on the MedicineAfrica platform. Once you're ready to grade an assessment, you'll need to go to the Assessment inbox. New submissions to the assessment will appear in the Submissions inbox. As shown here. For most assessments, you should have activated anonymous marking, meaning that all submissions will be anonymised. If you have not, then the name of the student will be shown here. You can also see the submission title, Turnitin ID, the time of the submission, similarity score and grade. This one has not yet been graded, so no score is currently showing. If a student has submitted late, then their submission will be shown in red. To review a submission, click on the submission title you would like to review. This will open the Turnitin website. You will now be able to review the submission, add comments, and give a grade. Along the top of the screen, you can see either anonymous, as shown here because anonymous marking is turned on, or the student's name, the title of the submission, the grade assigned, and arrows which will allow you to click through to the next student's paper. And in the window, you will see the student's submission. There are a number of tools you can use to provide feedback and comments for the student. The layer tool allows you to choose between showing the feedback layer, which is your markup and comment, or the similarity layer, which highlights all the sections that match other sources, or both layers. The Quick Mark tool allows you to drag and drop commonly used comments, such as improper citation, into the body of the text. The feedback summary allows you to leave either a voice or text comment summing up your assessment of the submission as a whole. If you wish to delete a comment you have left, click on the trash can icon. You can use the Rubric tool to add in a rubric. A rubric is a scoring tool that lists the criteria for a piece of work and gives you a framework by which to grade the assessment. You can create a rubric for an assessment by opening the tool, clicking on the gear icon, and then selecting Create New Rubric in the window that appears. You will then need to fill in the objectives and the percentage of the overall grade this objective represents. You can then assign levels of performance and describe what is expected of a student to attain this level. Once you have done this, you will need to select Attach to Assignment. This will then allow students to view the rubric alongside their assessment. Match Overview, when selected, will highlight all sections of the text that have been identified as a match. On the right-hand side, you'll see a list of all the sources where a match has been found and what percentage of the documents matches. You can click on each source and see the instances of text where the source is a match. All sources will show you a list of all the sources where a match has been found, ordered by the percentage match. You will have the option to exclude certain sources from being included. You can use filters and settings to define the exclusion criteria for matched sections and increase or decrease the sensitivity of the match tool. If you want to exclude some instances where a match is being found for small or generic phrases, you can edit the number of words that the match tool is sensitive to. You may wish to exclude any matches that form part of the assignment's bibliography. The Excluded Sources tool shows you a list of all the sources which you have selected to be excluded from the report. If you wish to restore a source to the match list, this can be done here. The Download tool will allow you to download the submission, including one or both of the layers. And the Info tool will show you information such as file size, word count, submission date. You can also choose to have this information emailed to you. You may also wish to add comments directly into the submission text. This can be done by highlighting any section of the text and using the icons that appear. The quick mark icon will allow you to add in commonly used comments. The comment icon will allow you to add text comments. And strike through will cross out any highlighted text. If you wish to add a comment that you'll be using frequently, you can type it into the comment section and then select Convert to Quick Mark to save it as a quick mark. Once you're happy with your comments and have provided feedback, you can give the submission an overall mark. This can be done by typing the grade into the bar at the top. You have now completed grading this submission. Turnitin auto-saves, so you do not need to save your grading. You can now use the arrows to move along to the next submission you would like to grade.